Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy, beautiful Sunday from Vanderbilt Beach Park in North Naples, Florida. Absolutely glorious. It's a very comfortable 76 degrees right now. Folks out here already enjoying the beach. Wish you were out here with me. About 7:30. The tide just starting to come back in. Water temperature 85 degrees. Water pretty calm. Beautiful colors, soft colors this morning. You wishing you were out here? You know me, I love my beach and I love sharing it. Can't get enough of it. Water looks like it's pretty clear. We'll get a better look at it when that sun gets a little higher up in the sky. Some of our early morning distance swimmers just walking out into the water. They go for quite a few miles every morning. Fishermen. Sometimes there's a dozen of them out here. Look at all that blue sky. Absolutely glorious, my friends. Absolutely glorious. It's kind of busy for this time of day. I like it. I like seeing people out here walking the beach, behaving themselves. Sun's got a little ways to go before it comes up over the treetops and rooftops over here. It's the Ritz-Carlton Resort. Robert, good morning. Hit that share button. Hey, Marianne, nice to see you on here. Always nice. I love your comments, Marianne. Water's got kind of a tealish color going this morning. It all depends on what color the sky is. Boy, at about 7:10 this morning, between 7:10 and 7:12, I was just down the street from the beach here. There's a little like lagoon area in between the Ritz-Carlton Resort and the Ritz's parking garage. And there are thousands and thousands of birds that hang out in there. And it's usually just around 5 minutes before sunrise. They just come piling out for several minutes. So I just went down there and waited for them. Got some video of it, of course, that I'll share later. It's just such a beautiful sight. They just keep coming and coming and coming. You think they're done, and then boom, another wave comes out of the trees. It's so cool. I love watching the birds in the morning. And then when I got out here, I was just recording just my first look at Vanderbilt Beach. I like getting my first look at the beach when my toes hit the sand, if there's enough light. And we had more of these soft pastel colors out there in the clouds. And the seagulls flying by. It was very cool. So if you watch this morning's beach report, you'll probably see the video footage of those two things. Look for that later today. And give it a share if you could. Anything that you see that you'll like on my social media, sharing helps me out tremendously. Likes are good, shares are best. Both are awesome. Tell your friends about Southwest Florida television, especially if they're a beach lover like you. Invite them into our beach family. Tons of room for new members. Great way to start your day. A little vitamin C. SEA. Boy, they're already getting their chairs out on the beach at the Ritz-Carlton. Step out into the water here. It feels good. See, I like it when the water starts cooling down. When it was up to 89 degrees, I don't like it. That's too warm for me. It's no longer refreshing. When it gets below 76, 75, then it starts getting a little on the chilly side for this Florida boy. That eyesore over there, that is the Ritz-Carlton Residences under construction. Ruined Vanderbilt Beach completely with that monstrosity. A lot of blue there. A lot of blue. Seen a lot of fish jumping in the water out here. Little ones and big ones. That's Bay Colony, those condos you see sticking up. That's kind of like a little sub-community in Pelican Bay. We're off of Vanderbilt Beach now. Now we're on the beach in Pelican Bay, the North Beach in Pelican Bay. They have a North and South Beach in Pelican Bay. Clam Pass, which is down to the south of me, is the dividing line. Another beautiful place to be in the morning is Clam Pass. You can make the 2 mile or so walk down there from here. It's well worth it. My recommendation is to start walking before the sun comes up so you get down to Clam Pass for sunrise. There's one little ibis over here, ibising down the beach. Oh, a whole bunch of pelicans out there. I don't think you can see them. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I can zoom in fast enough to get them. Oh yeah. Look at them all. That is so cool watching our pelicans. They're all going to dive in the water at the same time. Wouldn't that be something? They're heading down towards Clam Pass, maybe. It's a very popular spot to do some bird watching, Clam Pass. The camera's being responsive this morning. That's so cool. The Naples Air Force is what us old Neapolitans refer to all those pelicans as. And off they go. That was fun. Let's see if I can get you a look at this little white ibising down the beach here. See if it keeps going down the beach or if it turns around. They usually see me and turn around. Really? Stupid asses. I am losing my tolerance for stupid people as I get older. I'm sorry. And those two jerks. I mean, they went within 2 inches of the camera. Should have smacked them in the head with it. They ruined my morning. I want a private beach for just you and me. These birds are so beautiful. Back and forth. It's going around in a little circle here. The white ibis. I want to get ahead of it so it's coming towards me. There's some seaweed in the water along here, little clumps of it here and there. And now it's going to go the other way. That figures. See if it's coming this way, I can walk along with it. Wow. The camera is being very responsive this morning. Gonna get anything? They're looking for little mole crabs, sand fleas. They're crazy looking little critters. It's not having much luck there. They just keep on probing till they find something. The wind blowing its tail feathers. Well, I want to go down the beach a little further. I love watching our birds. I love doing bird watching in the morning, especially our little white ibises. Good luck on finding breakfast there, bud. What else are we gonna see? Maybe some dolphins swimming by. That's always fun to see our dolphins. Just never know what's gonna pop up. It's like when we go out with Boat Naples, you just never know what you're gonna see on one of our sunset cruises. We've got one Saturday morning nature cruise left to do. We don't have anybody booked for next Saturday morning's nature cruise. If you want to get out on the water, mornings are always the best for seeing dolphins. There's no guarantees, of course, but mornings are usually pretty good. Birds, dolphins. Love to have you out on that last cruise. The end of the month there. I don't know, might extend it into October. See what happens. Oh, speaking of Boat Naples, they got an awesome deal going right now. Check out their website, boatnaples.com. They have a buy one, get one offer going. If you pay in advance now for one cruise, you get a second one for free. Check it out, boatnaples.com. BOGO, I think she got it posted on the website. A lot of little shells right here. I got a little video to share later. Hopefully today I'll get it posted from last Thursday evening's sunset cruise. As we were heading back into the dock, I always like to record the 4 or 5 minutes of our ride back, just looking out to the Gulf at twilight. Those gorgeous colors of twilight. It was breathtaking. Just spectacular cloud formations. We had storm clouds and beautiful colors. I'll share that. It's just 4 minutes of views and music. Beautiful. It's so quiet here. Nice little breeze coming out of the northeast this morning. I don't know if you can hear it blowing across my microphone every now and then. My goodness, there's a man coming down the beach with 2 babies in his arms. Well, one in his arms and one in a, oh, what do you call those things? It's like a papoose, like a baby carrier. You've got your arms full. Good morning. You ever see people that have like a permanent scowl on their face. Just like they're just unhappy about everything in the world. I think I saw one of those just walk by. I feel sorry for those people. Unless it's a medical condition. Then God bless them. They're maybe smiling on the inside. Hey, BB, good morning. Happy Sunday, my friend. Haven't seen any dolphins pop up. They could have snuck by me. You know how that happens. Bess, good morning. I think it's going to be partly cloudy today throughout the day. Yesterday morning started out super nice. I mean, this is super nice now too. I mean, we got tons of blue sky. Don't get me wrong. This is awesome. Yesterday was a little clearer when we started. Boy, the birds over Wiggins Pass yesterday morning. Man. Speaking of birds, see that there's a little willet bird up ahead of me there. Going up higher onto the beach. Ooh, a little sunlight winking at me from in between the buildings here. A little bright sunshine over there. Woo, doggies. Did you see that video that my wife made of baby Bob and baby Robb, baby bad Bob and baby Robb at the beach? That was funny. She's been teaching herself how to use AI, whatever. And that was kind of a little experiment she's playing with. She's still fine-tuning it, but she's getting the hang of it. Can't wait to get a little sunlight on the water here to see what it looks like. Now that tide's starting to come back in. It should be looking good. There's a little snowy egret walking towards me. On the hunt. Looking for a little breakfast treat. Good morning. Nope. It's going right under me. See his little yellow feet. His little yellow slippers. Got one. They got one. Now it's got to flip it around. Whoop. Made quick work of that one. Now you usually get a little drink to wash it down. Let's see. No. Usually take a little sip of water after swallowing down a fish. Got another one. Got another one. They eat them like potato chips, like popcorn. Poor little fish swimming down that long neck. Wow. It's the first time I've never seen him take a drink. Amazing. Our beautiful little snowy egrets. That's fun. Watch the little snowy, watch the little white ibis. So most of you have been on this walk with me before. If I was just to keep on walking south here beyond past these buildings, we walk past the high-rise condos, and there's some villas, there's a couple big beach homes, and then the homes disappear, and there's about a mile of preserve area that you can walk down. Takes you down to Clam Pass. That's my favorite part of this beach. We won't be making it down there today. Some sunlight streaking across the beach. Yes. Let's see what it's doing to this water. Well, not bad. I've seen it looking a lot better. Like I said, it needs some more of that fresh water to come in. Needs to recycle here. Hey, good morning. Morning, Kathleen. Come on, dolphins. Let's get a little dolphin show. Everybody loves a little dolphin show in the morning. Another little patch of sunlight. You can see all the little bumps on the beach. All the little ridge ups and downs, the hills and valleys. Tons of little fish swimming around in the water here, tons of them. And that's a lot. When it's little fish and there's tons, that's a lot of fish. You just can't see them in the camera. They're just an inch long, maybe. It's like an endless stream of them up and down the beach. Every now and then the bigger fish come in and grab a mouthful. What our birds or our little snowies are eating. Get up higher on the beach here and give you a zoom in and give you a look down the shoreline. Okay, all those condos there, that's Park Shore, and then goes down to the moorings. If you look on the left, that line of trees, that's that preserve area I was telling you about, mentioning earlier in Pelican Bay. If you look down the end of that, you'll see a white building. That's their beach club down there. That is, what is that called? The sandbar, I think, down there. That's where Clam Pass is, down at the end of that tree line. That's about 2 miles down to Clam Pass from where we started up at Vanderbilt Beach Park this morning. But you can see it is kind of relatively quiet still on the beach. That's not a lot of people. And if you just follow over on the left, you'll see some of the villas and homes of Bay Colony. Beautiful, beautiful beachfront homes tucked back in there in the trees. Wish you're out here walking on this beach. That condo, the first condo, you see that's Seagate Beach. That's a good look down the shore. The shore of North Naples. You almost see the pier. You would walk out on the Naples Pier when it was open out to the end. You could look up and see Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park from the pier on a super clear day with good eyesight. I'm just going to go down here just a little bit further and then turn around and start my trek back up the beach. Enjoying your beach time? I hope so. Lucille, good morning. Don't forget, if you're enjoying the views and liking what I'm doing, and if you appreciate my efforts and would like to see them continue, Facebook stars are greatly appreciated. I get a penny for each star that you send to my videos. Little fish jumping all around there in the water. Don't be afraid to strike up some conversations here in the comments. That's what I'm out here for. Just to bring people together in the mornings. The beach is kind of like our clubhouse where we get together. Don't be shy. The water feels a little warmer right in here. You hit pockets where the water temperature changes a degree or two here and there, and you can actually feel just a couple degrees makes a big difference in the water. Start my walk back down the beach. And check back later from my Sunday morning beach report from Vanderbilt Beach Park. Kind of my last, a couple bigger fish just went scooting by. That's kind of my last look at the beach before heading home. I like sharing that with everybody. Plus it'll be in higher quality than these live feeds. Usually YouTube. I post on YouTube as well, and videos look a little better, I think, on YouTube. You wish you were here walking beside me? Wouldn't that be fun? I'm sure you'd find something interesting laying along the shoreline here to pick up and put in your pocket. I have so many shells. I've given my shell collection away numerous times now. And I just start a new one. I really try to use restraint now when it comes to picking up shells on the beach. Good morning, Lucille. I think that water's starting to look just a little bit better as the tide comes in now. And thank you for the stars. I do appreciate that. Daryl, thank you. Ron, good morning. Just heading up the beach now in Pelican Bay towards Vanderbilt Beach Park. The south end of Vanderbilt Beach. That's where we started this morning. Getting out into another little patch of sun. That sun's warm, feels great. Gonna get up to about 91 today with a mix of sun and clouds. I think there is around a 20% chance for spotty showers, isolated showers. That's not much of a chance for rain here. It's almost like they just want to put it in there just in case it rains. They covered their butts. Our local meteorologist, he can't predict the weather here. And what the forecast said when I checked it before I went live and what it says now, probably totally opposite. It's crazy. So, who all's heading to church on this fine Sunday morning? When you go, pay attention to that lesson and be sure to say some prayers for our beautiful country. Boy, how we have strayed away from God. Bring God back and things will get better. beautiful, isn't it? That water when we get out in the sunlight. It's like each little patch of sunlight here, I look forward to getting to it. Just brings out more of the colors in the water. So I'd rather be seeing trees instead of condos looking back there. That sunlight leaking into the frame. It's probably going to be the thumbnail for this morning's beach walk. The concrete jungle, as I call it. I don't know if you can see those little fish down there. You can kind of see them shimmering in the water. I wish they'd come closer to me now. They saw me pointing the camera at them and they went further away and deeper. Can you see them at all down there? That little, I mean, they just keep on coming. They don't stop. They're going to the left. Maybe you can see him. I can't see. There's such a glare on the camera right now with the sun coming over my shoulder. I mean, it's millions of them. Millions of them down there. This won't let me get close. They're all around me. All around me. They used to come closer to me and then just kind of peel off to the sides when they got right next to me, but no, they don't do it. Maybe it's my cologne. Fascinating, fascinating, fascinating. So many beautiful things to see in the mornings if you just take the time, slow down, open your eyes. You don't have to be at the beach. Slow down, don't let life pass you by. So again, a quick reminder, check back later. We got a couple beautiful videos to share that I recorded this morning. My first look at the beach here was gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. A sprinkling of people. But the birds were really cool, just flying by. And then of course, all those birds taking flight this morning. That is just so cool. So cool. I love watching the birds. That's what I love about Clam Pass. We'll be getting down to Clam Pass here soon for bird watching. I just don't get the best connection down there, unfortunately. Good morning. A lot of sun here. A lot of sun on the beach here. Thanks for the stars. I appreciate that. Tips always appreciated. If you want to skip those Facebook fees for purchasing them stars, you got to pay a fee and I got to pay a fee on top of that. Wind up getting less than half of what you spend on those stars. Kind of a rip-off, but it's nice to see that people are showing their support by seeing those stars. But tips, you can send a tip directly to me using my PayPal or Venmo account, and you can find links to those in the text description of this post. Either one works just fine. If you can figure out how to do it, make sure you send it to family and friends. Check that option. And then none of us have to pay any fees. Otherwise, there's a small fee on my end, but nothing like what Facebook charges for those stars. I appreciate your help. I couldn't be out here doing this if it wasn't for your generosity. Keep that in mind, my friends. Or think about maybe subscribing to my Southwest Florida Television Facebook page. That helps as well. My goal is to get at least 300 subscribers. If I can get 300, I'd like to get 1% of the amount of followers I have to become subscribers. 52,000 plus subscribers. So it'd be 500 subscribers, but 300, if I can get at least 300, I can make I'll take all these pop-up ads away. But until I reach that goal, those pop-up ads are a necessary evil. So the ball's kind of in your court as far as those ads go. Of course, the other option is just not come out to the beach anymore and go somewhere else and do a part-time job to make ends meet. But I don't want to do that. I'd rather share my beach. This is a full-time job, actually, running this social media. But I'd rather do that for the little money it brings in, but I love my beach. And so many wonderful people have come together over the years through these live feeds. And like I said earlier, that's what it's all about. Bringing wonderful people just like you together in the mornings. One beach walk at a time. It's not about tourism. I'm not the news. I'm not the weather. I'm just here to share the views and bring you together. Hey, that kind of rhymes. Ha! I'm not the news. I'm not the weather. I'm just here to share the views and bring you together. Ha! I like that. Now, if I can only remember it. Got to take an extra dose of that Prevagen. I think that's the brain supplement, isn't it? I don't know. So many things advertised on TV now for every ailment under the sun. It's kind of tiring seeing all those ads. It's amazing. America must have just fallen apart. If somebody was to come and look at all those ads on our TVs, they think us Americans are in horrible shape. Sadly, a lot of us are. All right. Well, that's about going to do it for this morning's walk. Thank you so much for being a friend. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and allowing me into your lives and onto your screens. Tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television and hit that share. Share, share, share. If you can't send a tip or stars, you can hit that share button. Share the love, spread the beach vibes. The Ritz-Carlton. Ooh, I can't afford a Ritz-Carlton. Think of me as your tour guide in the morning. If you went on a tour, you'd tip your tour guide, wouldn't you? Tip your tour guide here every once in a while. He'd appreciate it. Or think of me as your pizza delivery guy. He usually gets a pretty good tip for a couple minutes of work. Alright, if you want to see what Vanderbilt Beach Park looks like now, looks like it's getting busier up there. You're going to have to watch this morning's beach report. You're going to see some cool things. You're going to see those birds taking flight. You're going to see my first look at Vanderbilt Beach. It was beautiful. I'll include that in the beach report. So check back later. Share, share, share. I can't stress that enough. I'd appreciate that. And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, my friends. Tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. May God bless you, your friends, your family, your fur babies, everything and everyone in your lives. And God bless our wonderful, beautiful, and amazing country. The place that I so proudly call my home. God bless America. One nation under God. Keep her in your prayers. She needs them now more than ever. Tally-ho. Tally-ho.